ds. The absolute value of x equals something. Condition 1. X squared equals 1. Condition 2. X squared equals x. We will solve this ds question using the variable approach. ds. One variable, question. Condition 1. One equation. Condition 2. One equation. ds question with one variable. Let the original condition in the ds question contain one variable. Now, one variable would generally require one equation to allow us to determine the value of the variables. We know that each condition would usually give us an equation. And since we need one equation to match the number of variables and equations in the original condition, the equal number of equations and variables should logically lead to the answer D. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. We have to find the value of the absolute value of x. We will apply the common mistake type 2 here, as the number of answers must be 1. Follow the second and third steps. From the original condition, we have one variable, x. To match the number of variables with the number of equations, we need one more equation. Since conditions 1 and 2 will provide one equation each, D is 60% likely to be the answer. Recall the 3 principles and choose D as the most likely answer. If you have some time, you should check the question. Therefore, let's look at the conditions separately. Condition 1 tells us that x squared equals 1. That is, x equals plus or minus 1. Now, in each case, the absolute value of x, that is, the absolute value of 1, or the absolute value of negative 1, will be 1. Therefore, we get a unique answer. The answer is unique, so the condition is sufficient by the common mistake type 2, which means that the number of answers must be 1. Carefully remember that the question asks for the absolute value of x. That is why we only have one answer. This is a very good trick. Condition 2 tells us that x squared equals x. That is, x squared minus x equals 0, or x times x minus 1 equals 0. So, x can be 0 or 1, and the absolute value of x equals the absolute value of 0, which equals 0, or the absolute value of x equals the absolute value of 1, which equals 1. The answer is not unique, so the condition is not sufficient by the common mistake type 2, which means that the number of answers must be 1. Condition 1 alone is sufficient. So, A is the correct answer. In some cases, A or B can be the answer. However, since we have one variable from the original condition, it would be 60% likely that D is the answer. So pick D when you run out of time or just want to skip the question when writing the actual exam.